Ladies and gentlemen, don't adjust your sets. It's just after all this time, we figured out how to take the beard filter off my side of the camera.
You know, and I feel better about myself, the fact that we took the beard off of your side.
Yeah.
Because it never worked on mine.
Yeah.
Even though I have this glorious beard.
No.
Welcome to the Raw Review.
But on another first time ever, Travis Colt has more facial hair than me.
Yeah, until
next week.
Until the midweek wrap up. Give it 2 days. You'll have a full fucking beard again. Anyway.
That's fair.
Yeah, we had Raw 25.
It was fun, man. It was a nostalgia trip.
That's all it really was.
But it was handled better than Raw 1000, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think we'll get into what we liked and didn't like in a second. But let's talk about what happened.
Yeah.
So we had 2 different buildings, simulcast of the show. We started off, we saw JR and King doing commentary at the Manhattan Center. Then we went over to the Barclays Center where we open up with the McMahons. Shane and Stephanie giving a plaque to Vince not liking it, and then him and Shane both being stunned by Stone Cold.
And I want to put in a small little note. From what I understood, during the moments of the Barclays Center part of Raw, they were having matches at the Manhattan Center. But during the Manhattan Center portions of Raw, it was being shown on the Tron. They just didn't have a Tron at the Manhattan Center, so they put matches in place to keep the fans entertained in between segments.
Which is why we had like Mustafa Ali versus Lince Dorado.
Yeah, which we saw on Instagram, but we didn't see on the TV.
Right. We also had Mickey, Asuka, Bayley, and Sasha defeat Nia Jax, Alicia Fox, and Absolution in an 8-woman tag match. Then we saw Kurt Angle, The Coach, Harvey Whippleman, Brooklyn Brawler, Teddy Long, Brother Love, and The Boogeyman all doing a backstage segment. Undertaker had an ominous and vague as fuck promo at the Manhattan Center. Then we had the APA, Slater, Rhino, and the $1 Million Man all playing poker. This just went on.
Yeah, they got escalated. They got joined by MVP,
Jeff Hardy,
Titus Worldwide,
the Usos,
New Day,
Natty.
Yeah.
All kinds of people. We had the general managers of Monday Night Raw up on the former managers. Miz defeated the Roman Reigns to become the new Intercontinental Champion.
You're giving Roman Reigns too much credit.
Whatever. We had the Peep Show with Jason Jordan, Seth Rollins in the bar, and Christian was there.
He was there, kind of hosting his show.
Bray Wyatt defeated Matt Hardy at the Manhattan Center. What the fuck?
In a match that was very short, too.
We had some of the greatest women of Monday Night Raw. We had the Bellas, Maurice, Kelly Kelly, Lillian Garcia, Jacqueline, Tori Wilson, Michelle McCool, Terry Runnels, Maria Kanellis, and Trish Stratus. We had Elias have run-ins with Chris Jericho and John Cena.
And he came out on top of the John Cena run.
Yes, he did. We had Mark Henry and the Godfather meet up. Titus Worldwide and Slater and Rhino went to a no contest. This ended with Heath Slater going through a table, courtesy of the Dudley Boys. AJ Styles did a backstage promo with Mean Gene Okerlund. We had DX, Scott Hall, and the Balor Club all do an in-ring segment, which led into the Club defeating the Revival in a tag team match, and then the Revival being squashed by the Super Click X. And then we had Braun... And then we had Braun, Kane, and Brock Lesnar just fucking destroy themselves and other things back at the Barclays Center.
And luckily no legends were harmed during the filming of that Monday Night Raw.
But boy, we were worried about Brother Love, Brooklyn Brawler, and Ted DiBiase.
Harvey Whippleman, too.
Harvey Whippleman. I mean, he probably could have Braun could have walked by him and he would have just exploded.
Yeah.
All right. What'd you like about Raw 25?
Too many things.
There was a lot to like.
Yeah, there was. I'm just gonna say right off the bat, main event match going to the Revival.
Yeah.
I mean, not like the main event segment of the show.
No, because that's got to go to the title match.
The last match of the night. Go on them. So yeah, that's cool. Just kind of seeing all of the people that were actually advertised.
Yeah.
Sans Kevin Nash, but he already explained that he had to pull out because, when you have an injury that's 30 years in the making finally fixed, it's going to take a while to recover from that surgery.
We understand, and get well soon, Kev.
We don't hold it against you, brah.
No, not at all.
What did you like about this?
I liked nostalgia.
Hey,
I mean,
nothing wrong with that, man.
There was a ton of people there, and in that aspect, it was fun to watch.
Yeah, that's one of the things I liked.
There were a lot of I will say each of the segments were really good. Some of them slightly awkward.
Yeah, some of them were weird.
Having all these people come in to Kurt's office, and the last one being the boogeyman was weird, and then he left worms in Coach's hand, which was fucking weird.
Yeah, here's the thing: they did the nostalgia, but they didn't have any one particular segment draw on too long.
No, it was all very compact. I don't think anyone went over a couple of minutes, except for maybe Undertaker's promo and things like that. So things that needed to go longer went longer, which was good. Yeah, that's what I liked. What'd you love?
What did I love? The Manhattan Center? I liked that.
You marked out hard at the beginning of the show.
When they came and they panned around and it looked legitimately like a Monday Night Raw from the early 90s.
This guy turned into a 7-year-old and was just like, oh, what? And then,
I did kind of call that Undertaker was going to be the Manhattan Center.
You lost your shit a little bit more when you... That and they had the whole DX thing at the Manhattan Center. So
that was cool, but DX was never a Manhattan Center staple.
True.
That was after, because they only did one. They did one Manhattan Center taping in 1997, and that was the last time they did anything there until now. It was cool. What did I love? I don't know. It was brother love.
You can say you love the Manhattan Center.
Yeah, I love the Manhattan Center. I love seeing Undertaker doing his typical Undertaker thing, which is saying a lot, but also nothing at all.
It was that, hey, say just enough to where people he might have a WrestleMania match, but also enough to where it's this might be a retirement speech.
Yeah, it was it definitely leaned itself both directions, which is weird to say. How many people could cut a promo and it could double retirement or comeback?
I think only Undertaker.
Second runner-up, Terry Funk.
Well, no one ever takes a Terry Funk retirement speech seriously.
Yeah,
so
half his retirement speeches are comeback speeches. What did you love? Was there anything that I guess one of the things I loved is just the paying homage to so many different things.
Yeah,
having the women, having a lot of the little slideshow pictures reminding us of things like Eddie and China and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's I can't say that I really loved anything about this. I have my issues with this episode, but I loved watching the DX reunion, along with Scott Hall and along with the Balor Club. Having that whole thing was really cool.
Where was X-Pac's theme music?
They're just it's. They thought they had it, but they just put the DX music on.
Nobody remembered their copy of WWE The Music Volume 3.
Yeah. And Undertaker's my favorite of all time, so of course I love seeing the Undertaker, but I don't think he needs anything. I don't think he needs anything else to do. And it's always nice to see a McMahon get a stunner.
Yeah. Stephanie was smart. The minute Stone Cold came out, she
fuck out of Dodge. Did you hate anything?
I'm not gonna say I hated, except for Titus. No, I'm gonna say the one thing I thought that was not done well is we didn't really build the Rumble at all.
Yeah, no, that's my biggest issue with this is, I understand this is a big thing. It's 25 years of Raw.
Yeah.
But you also have the Royal fucking Rumble in 6 days.
Yeah.
So, you should build one of your biggest pay-per-views of the year, and you're not going to do that with this monstrosity of a triple threat match that you had. That's not enough to build the Rumble. Well, and then mentioning that all the women in the 8-man tag, or the 8-woman tag, are going to be in the first ever women's Rumble.
Yeah, for me, it was just the fact that they had that whole, let's bring out like a dozen women on the stage.
Yeah.
Or let's have all the members of DX and Undertaker and Stone Cold and MVP and Jeff Hardy and all these other people all show up. And not a single person said, I'm entering the Royal Rumble. Like,
no one even hinted that, like, we could have had like, if you've got, the regular roster and you have all these nostalgia acts coming in, why couldn't you have MVP saying, well, I might show up in the Royal Rumble, or, why not have X-Pac or any of the members of DX say they might show up in the Royal Rumble. Like just a mention of the Royal Rumble. Also, Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? Like, this is legitimately one of the most exciting things people have been waiting for, is the Woken Matt Hardy, and you didn't even build this match. You didn't even say this match was going to happen. And then he fucking loses? In like 4 minutes? The fuck?
Yeah. I mean, off the bat, the heel does have to win.
Like,
it's going to continue the Great War.
Yeah, I'm holding hopes that this is just, hey, we needed, a little something to push Matt Hardy a little further.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the beginning of him bringing in some of the, he's been posting videos on his YouTube page, talking to Senior Benjamin, talking to Vanguard One, stuff like that. Like, maybe this is to build more of that Woken Matt Hardy gimmick, but it seemed so lackluster and so just like, oh, well, this is the thing we're going to do. Oh, look, Bray Wyatt won. Like,
my biggest hope is that this was just a rib on JR and the King, where they're like, we're going to have JR and King call the Manhattan Center matches. Let's give them the 2 fucking biggest wackadoos we got on the roster right now. See what they make of it.
I will say, JR and King, that, like, they know, they work so well off of each other.
Yeah.
Though. Like, I haven't been too impressed with JR's commentary, the last couple times he's been on. But shit, you put him with Jerry Lawler, it's like they never stopped. It's really good. So that's something else that I loved, was JR and King calling matches again.
I was shocked to hear King actually shout puppies.
Yeah.
On live television.
I
thought that term was banned.
Well, we also thought pro wrestler was banned too, and the Revival taught us different.
We also thought the curb stomp was banned.
Maybe Vince really is retiring. Maybe Triple H has just been in control like this whole time, and he's just slowly integrating these things back in.
I thought that was what he's gonna say when they gave him the plaque. Is that like this is all you gave me? I quit. Like, that would have been
his
historical thing to do at the end of
historical and hysterical.
Yeah, of Raw 25. Yeah, no, I mean, we disliked the same things.
Yeah. The nostalgia was fun, but nostalgia isn't what's important right now, especially it's Rumble season and we're building towards Mania, so that needs to be the main focus. Even if you're just saying Royal Rumble on a fairly regular basis and not showing the same fucking preview packages for the same match over and over and over again. And
yeah,
then
which we saw like twice in the pre-show and twice on the main show.
And then we concluded with the whole face-to-face with nobody doing their fucking job.
Yeah. Yeah, no, at this point, I just think Kurt Angle was like, hey guys, come watch this.
Well, it was...
We thought they were just supposed to come out to be like a human barricade.
Well, they started to do that. Braun gets in the ring, and then the Bar, the Usos, the New Day, probably Kurt Hawkins, all just like stand in the middle as Kane's coming down, and then Brock comes out. Everyone gets the fuck out of there. They're like, no, we're not dealing with any of this shit. And then it's just all like a group of people watching them beat the shit out of each other.
You know what it was? Is all of them were like sitting around. Like Braun's there and Kane's there, and then Brock's music hits, and everybody had like PTSD flashbacks of the Brock versus Undertaker fight, and they were like, "We remember this." And
okay, I'll give them that.
Because a lot of people were like,
yeah, I know,
casualties of that like 40-minute brawl.
Yeah, it took a long time to get those two apart. But I guess with that being said. This has been the Raw review of Raw 25.
Can we make a quick note?
Sure. This is still the Raw review.
We do. I mean, technically, this is still Raw related.
Oh,
adjacent.
God, yeah.
Just because it is involving a championship too. Like this is the only reason why.
This
I feel
is
like
actually putting a Rumble match in jeopardy. So.
More than in jeopardy. I mean.
Well, yeah, it's not happening.
This match specifically is not happening. We're talking the Cruiserweight Championship match between Enzo Amore, former Cruiserweight Champion, and Cedric Alexander.
Yes.
I say former because he was stripped of the championship.
And suspended.
He's suspended due to some very dicey allegations.
Yeah. I don't quite remember the woman's name, but she went on Twitter early Monday morning saying that sometime towards the end of October, Enzo Amore raped her.
Yeah.
So, and there is a police report that police did respond to a call of potential sexual assault. And I mean, you know, Enzo hasn't exactly been the most popular person in the locker room or with women in recent history. So, I mean, it doesn't surprise me.
I don't think it's out of the realm. Of course, I never want to be the one guy. I never want to be the person that's going to go, oh, that definitely happened.
Yeah, no, we don't like Enzo, but I don't want this to be true.
Yeah.
I never want this to be true, not only for the woman's well-being, but Enzo's as well.
Yeah.
So, that being said, we won't really bring it up on a regular basis unless we get updates.
Sorry if you got attached to our most recent catchphrase we've been coining.
We were getting into it. Now we just...
Yeah. Now it just seems a little distasteful.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
I mean, I kind of got a backup catchphrase in plan, but, you know.
We'll work it out here.
Yeah.
So for now, guys, thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Click all those links down in the description.
There are so many social media links.
There's so many. There's also SoundCloud down there.
That's a podcast link.
And you can check out Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
That's reasonable with a W.
Like wrestling. Where, in the next couple of days, there will be an unboxing video. The box is just off screen. We will be unboxing it and finding out what is inside. Don't touch it yet. It's the stable box, so I'm excited to see. We're going to find out. But yeah. Check out that on Reasonable Wrestling Fans. Check out the podcast. Check out all the stuff we do over here. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
And as always, fuck Mojo.
Fuck Mojo.